Today we're talking Remy Ma and Papoose getting married, Kendrick Lamar's untitled unmastered album, and we're joined in studio with the Haddons. Stay tuned.
You are now tuned in to Black Hollywood Lives. The Beat.
Hey,
turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
what up, y'all? Welcome to Black Hollywood Lives, The Beat. It's your boy DJ Jesse Janity in studio with Miss Queen.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Shout
I
out
don't
to
know which way to look.
Biggie. It's 19 years after
19.
the anniversary of his death.
Yes.
So we wanted to come in with that, but we're super excited because we have the Haddons
Come on
in
now.
studio, y'all.
We
and I
here.
have to say, I was bumping your album
Really?
the past 2 days.
Are you
Really?
serious?
It's fresh. It's
Come on now.
it makes me like do something in my spirit in my house that music hasn't made me do in a while.
Lift your hands and move your feet. Which one?
A little bit of both.
Come on now.
But I'm so excited to share that music with people today. So
Nice.
thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
And we have a bunch of stuff you guys got going on.
Yeah.
Outside of that world, because I've seen some Periscope journeys that you guys have taken us on.
Yeah.
What's social media like for you guys in 2016
Fun.
as an artist?
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we take ourselves too seriously. I know there are some artists that, everything you do has to be done just a certain way, but I mean, like, we're just Gerald and Tammi, and we get on social media, and we're just Gerald and Tammi, like, take us or leave us, but you're going to get who we really are. So it's just fun.
I love it.
I think that's awesome.
Unity, people. Love it.
No, be yourself and stop fronting.
That's right.
That's
day,
all it
every
is.
day.
That's right.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Stop fronting.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you'll be all right.
That's true.
all basically what we're saying.
Yes,
That's
Queen.
it.
Shoot. Today I'm wounded. Because he was wounded for our transgressions.
Come on.
Amen.
Come on.
Bruce.
Bruised for our iniquities.
Come on.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Okay, let me stop.
All right, so we got to get into some Twitter topics, but before we do that, we have a special thing going on here. If you guys subscribe to us on iTunes, The Beat on Black Hollywood Live, subscribe to us, leave us a comment, rate us 5 stars, and leave a Twitter handle. We're going to send you, a few weeks ago, we had the artist Robbie. We're going to send you his album, Signed, Sealed, Delivered. It's young.
Oh, that's nice.
So subscribe to us on iTunes. All right,
That's
y'all.
a good idea.
So-
People, get into it.
Are you guys loving hip-hop fans, reality TV world?
I'm not big on reality.
Not
TV.
really.
Congratulations.
Ratchet TV.
I used to be loving hip hop, like, all that stuff, but I stopped.
I'm good.
My kids took it and ran with it.
I'm trying to cleanse myself of it right now.
Oh, God.
But the season finale was just this week, and
Okay.
I have to say they had something very positive. It was Remy Ma and Papoose.
Papoose
They got
wedding.
married.
Nice.
Beautiful black love, and
Come on
just
now.
these are two people who I followed their hip hop journey, and
Nice.
then just to see how much they've stick together and how they cheer each other on. It was beautiful that a show like Love and Hip Hop was able to at least showcase that.
I don't think Remy will have it any other way, though. She's not going to let them drag her and
Yeah.
her relationship in the
Right.
dirt. You know, it's ratchet.
Yeah.
But I think the way that they portray them or whatever, I think is cool because they're not going to let them just throw her under the ground. Remy, come on, she just did 6 full years for shooting her friend. What makes you think that she won't bust it down?
I'd be scared to be
Right.
mess up on
But
her.
I saw pictures of the way it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was classy. It was all of that. And I mean, what the little I do know about them, because we don't really follow reality TV, but they seem to really be down for each other, and you have to respect that. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that on any level. So yeah.
So
did. They did
congratulations,
today. Yeah.
Remy and Pap.
Yes.
I wish them many years of happiness.
Absolutely. Also, congratulations to Kendrick Lamar.
All day.
He dropped his secret album, Untitled,
Yes.
Unmastered EP.
Yes.
I mean, basically, it's a little continuation of How to Pimp a Butterfly, kind of the B-sides or whatnot that you would have. I love it, though. I love the unmastered effect on it.
Yeah.
It actually makes it sound doper than
And
if it was
Swiss
to be
Beats
mastered.
and Alicia Keys' son Egypt did a beat on the
Yeah, I
album.
heard it. He only like 5.
He's like 6 years old,
Yeah.
6 years
Come on
old.
now.
And Swiss, if you follow him on Instagram, he shows when
Yeah.
Egypt is in the studio going.
That's so dope.
Making
That's
his
so
thing.
dope. Yeah.
See that's why I'm trying to change my life.
He's
I don't
rich
know
at
what I did
6.
wrong.
He's gonna be like the richest 6-year-old
Right.
off his own money.
Okay.
Like
Right.
really?
Yeah.
I like the fact that his father's giving him an avenue to make his own money, though.
Definitely.
So he doesn't have to live off
Absolutely.
his dad's money.
Really cool situation going on. Well, I don't know.
Did you
actually
just
how to really
burp?
think about
It
this.
smells like bologna.
Well, girl. check your wounds.
Damn, Jesse, back at it again with the jokes. That was
All right,
a good one.
so I thought this was a joke. Young Thug
He said, check your wounds.
said he was a huge Elton John fan.
Oh,
and
that's
he
cool.
wanted to remake Rocket Man.
Oh, okay.
Elton John came out to say that he would be thrilled.
Really?
Are you serious?
He loves Young Thug. He thinks what Young Thug is doing is of that what has happened in many different genres
Nice.
before. Maybe some people don't understand him, but at a time Elton John felt misunderstood.
That's right.
True.
That's true.
He said he brings a new edginess to hip hop. He brings a new sound that clearly people who were before him are taking a little bit from.
Yeah.
So he said that something is in the works. Apparently, Young Thug isn't going to rap on it though. He's going to do his little singing thing that he did.
Okay.
I'm just into the fact that they're reaching out. You know what I mean? Even
can't
from
wait
the
to hear it.
Grammys, the Tyga
Yeah.
and Paul McCartney wanted to go to Tyga's party. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here for all that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, am I
No, go
interrupting?
ahead.
I think if they were to do a song together, it'll introduce Elton John to the younger generation because they don't know who he is.
Agree.
True.
You know, just like when Paul McCartney did the song with Rihanna
Yeah.
and Kanye,
Yeah.
people were introduced a little more to Paul McCartney. These are legends.
Because to me, Elton John, for me, I really only knew him because of The Lion King. Like,
Really?
from my
Are you serious?
for me,
Okay,
as far as my
got
age
you.
was, I wasn't. And then the Diana, Princess Diana song.
Yeah.
But that was a remake of his older song.
Yeah.
So for me, The Lion King was kind of the boost in the '90s. So I got to know who Elton John was. So I think that would be cool. Random Young Thug, but.
Yeah. I like that it shows that our hip hop artists are musically cultured because the assumption is that they don't like real music. You know what I'm saying? But this shows that they like real music. They study artists. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, not all, but some.
Yeah. Something.
Well, one of them would be Q-Tip. This is really cool. He was just announced as the first artistic director for hip hop culture at the Kennedy Performing Arts Center.
Oh, okay.
So he has for the next 2 years a whole bunch of programs lined up. You guys can check them out on the Kennedy Center website. But basically, he said, with hip hop always evolving, it's easy to forget the history and legacy that precedes it. We're going to start off with a Brave New Voices Youth Summit and Poetry Slam Festival. That's July 12th through the 16th. So check out their calendar for that. It's a bunch of workshops, showcases, community service. They're going to do this huge poetry slam. They're really trying to push that. I think this is great. I think it's amazing that they're bringing hip hop to DC. Like, hip hop is so big that it has touched political ties at this point. And so I think that we're breaking barriers, we're breaking down doors and stereotypes.
But is it really hip hop that's touching that, or is it just being our black culture that's touching that?
I think it's the culture.
I think it's the culture. It's not hip hop. It's our culture.
Yeah.
When you can turn on the TV, I watched this morning this little 12-year-old girl who studied YouTube videos on how to dubstep. Right?
Oh, wow.
This little girl, when I say, was killing it. She said she learned by just playing the videos over and over and over and over and over again, and she, got it down pat. So I think it's the culture. I think our culture has been spread all over the world. It is not, and then with our culture comes hip hop. So I don't think it's too much of the hip hop thing. I think it's just the culture, and everybody's just into. But they love the culture, don't love the people. Let me stop.
True. But I think we're just.
So I'll start with hip hop.
I think we're like a spicy, seasoned people.
Yeah.
Like everything that we touch, we season it. It's just like our food. You know what I'm saying? Like you can eat a pork chop one place, yes, but not like my mother or my grandmother, but I hold my own. But you know, it's like you can eat a pork chop or you can eat a sweet potato pie one place and it's like, oh, and then you can eat a sister's sweet potato pie and it's like, this is yams on some crust. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just think we add that extra something that nobody else has, and I think people are intrigued by it.
I just wish that they loved us more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I know my whole life I loved y'all.
I know you did. That's why you're my little brother. Okay.
Before we get into the new music, though, this randomly just came up. I saw on Twitter, so I just want to talk about really quick. But the whole Kesha versus Dr. Luke situation.
Oh, what happened?
do you guys kind of know a little bit about it?
I don't.
So Kesha,
She follow all this stuff.
Kesha basically has been signed to Sony. Her mother, what's her mother's name? Famous songwriter. So she grew up in the industry, basically, working with different producers under Sony, Dr. Luke being one of them.
Nice.
There are these rumors now that she's coming out with 10 years later saying that she was
raped the whole time.
Sexually harassed and all that
Sexually abused.
And now they're slamming her, saying, why would you wait 10 years to say this? You just want to get out of your contract because she has 6 more albums to do. But she doesn't want to do them with him. So now we're at the point where Sony was sticking up for Dr. Luke. Kelly Clarkson came out on top of everything and was like, oh, hell no. Dr. Luke's a bad person, yada, yada.
Not only him, even Lady Gaga.
Well, Lady Gaga, but Kelly Clarkson was really big because her and Dr. Luke worked really closely together, and there was some secret underlings with them that was never really came to light. So Dr. Luke just tweeted out an excerpt from Clive Davis's book about Kelly Clarkson. Kind of it was speaking of her in a positive light, but it was like low-key shading. Like,
what did
why
he
are you
say?
trying to come for me? It was too long of a quote. You can check it out, though. But the whole point of me saying this is that now Sony, there's a rumor going around that Sony wants to drop Dr. Luke, but they're scared to drop him because if they drop him, they're basically saying, this was going on.
Right.
We knew about it.
They would have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, somebody has to make a decision and do what they need to do. It's too much politics in it, and it's making Sony look bad.
Yep.
So I say drop them, let Kesha be free, and get rid of the pervert.
Because it's almost like too much. Well, we don't know for sure.
But this would speak to why she didn't say something for a decade. Because you know that this is what it's going to be. The smallest voice in the room never gets heard. And so it's like, I'm just going to be quiet.
I almost said something.
You almost said something, Crit?
Yeah.
Don't you say it?
Say it.
You got a little Bill Cosby on it.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
No, really.
You know, got a little, what he went through. You know what I mean? Or, like, is it true? Because they waited so long, and
which is funny
was going to be the smallest voice
he
in
is
the room.
the Bill Cosby of the music industry. That's what they came out and stated.
But when you're green and you're hungry and want to be successful in this industry, and you have somebody in the back say, I'm in control of your career. He's on some Stevie J ships.
Yeah,
Well, he on some Stevie J shit. Like, if you go ahead, I dare you say something, because I'm the one who's in charge of your career.
I wonder if it's different than that, though, because she was brought up in this industry, so her mom was always touring, so I wonder if she was this little girl that was in this area.
But if her mama had the power that she had, how come she didn't tell me?
But it's different.
I don't give a hoot.
It's
If
her
one of my
career
kids
now.
is getting,
But this is her career. Maybe she didn't
Listen.
even share that aspect.
Because her mother would have made it stop.
I can't say what I want to say, but F a career when it comes to my kids.
He said, fuck a career. I'll say it for you.
If one of my kids come,
God forgive me, Jesus.
but my F stand for forget.
Okay, forget.
But no, I'm saying, if one of my kids come to me and say, yo, so-and-so's doing so-and-so's to me,
But maybe
a
she
career has
didn't
nothing
say
to do.
something. Maybe she didn't say something.
Even 10 years later, I don't care if one of my kids tell me 10 years from now that somebody did something, and I don't care about a career or not. At the end of the day, it's
And
my
then
kids.
it's
You know what I'm
crazy-
saying? We handling it, whether I'm going to be in jail or
But
somebody
as
going to be in jail.
crazy
It's my
as
kids.
it may sound, as crazy as it may sound, and crazier things have happened. Who says she didn't tell her mother, and her mother was like, "Well, this is kind of how the game is played."
If her mom
not
did that,
saying
she
that's
need to
how it
divorce
happened,
her
but
mom.
you never know.
No, but you never know. People who grow up in this industry
They
are
know what
crazy.
this is about.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
She needs to divorce her mom.
She need to divorce
I
her
would.
mom.
If I went to my mom and said I was abused, and she said, "Well,
And
that's
she
how it
pimping
happens,"
you
and
up,
I never talk to her again.
But how
because
many-
because she don't care about my well-being.
But how many sexually abused females
Think like that.
are silent? They don't even
That's true.
say anything.
That's
because
true.
Because- go ahead.
it's beyond our bodies,
Right.
Because
It's mental, it's
it's
everything.
mentally and it's emotionally. So you abuse my body, but you shut my mouth.
Yeah.
Tammy,
Like-
beat me, right?
You're different. You don't think like a
Beat
woman
me, I'm
thinks.
telling everybody.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, beat me, it is what, because I'm not staying here. Now, I get the whole, it's a little hard for me.
I don't think you get
Because
it.
you know how, there's a lot of stuff I don't get, like the postpartum depression. She used to tell me about stuff.
Yeah, after the baby,
Yeah,
us being wounded and you leave us alone
And
for the
then
first 2
mentally,
days.
I still don't get it, though. I still don't get it. I
That's
just
all
don't
right.
get it. I
Don't
feel
get
like,
it because you'll feel it.
Exactly. Come on.
but I feel the same thing.
Come
But
on.
it goes to my kids. I'm saying, like, if like we saw it where one of the postpartum she threw the baby off the bridge.
Wow.
She need to follow the baby
Right.
off the bridge because
Right.
So cold out.
that's my baby.
Right.
So that's how I feel. That's how I just feel about my kids. Like, so if this
Well,
girl
let's
was,
assume
if
she
this
didn't
something
tell
happened to
her
this
mother.
kid, yeah, let's assume she didn't tell
Let's
her mom.
assume she didn't tell her.
Because I feel like mom need to be like, yo, who or her daddy. If mom say, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
she
Let
ain't
your
gonna
daddy go to
either.
work.
I
on it.
wish everyone in this world thought like you.
Everybody doesn't.
My life would be amazing if everyone.
My babies mean the world to me.
Okay, well,
But yeah.
you also brown.
Well, we're gonna
That's true.
send our best of luck out to Kesha in this
Yes.
whole situation, and Sony, clean it up.
Wait, and I want to say something.
What you want to say?
I want to give a shout out to Tweet for her
Yes.
for her thing on the charts.
Yes.
Yes.
Album.
That's
Charlene,
huge.
she
And all my
waited.
friends produced that record.
Really?
Yes.
Charlene, she waited 10 years,
Getting paid.
10 to
Yes.
almost 10 to 15 years
Yeah.
for her to come back out,
Yeah.
and she's on the charts. So God bless you,
That's really
Tweet.
good.
Yeah.
Also, our homegirl Sia Moon. Check
See,
out her remix.
her remix to work, but she killed it. She slowed it down. I love
wow.
her.
Yeah, you can check it out, Sia Moon on SoundCloud. All right, so we're gonna play 3 music videos for you guys.
Okay.
3 newer artists, and I kind of want to just see what you guys think of the creativity here
Let's
in
check it out.
2016. All right, the first one is shout out to Mickey Knox, one of our fans. So we always love when you guys share new music with us. So if you guys have new artists that you want to share, leave the music video name in the comments below.
Below our YouTube channel.
Yes. So Mickey Knox gave us the internet. Her name's the internet. She goes by the internet, and the song's called "Special Affair Curse."
Okay.
Penny for your thoughts, I know what you want. I can read your mind even from behind. And fuck what's in your phone, let me take you home. I wanna take you home. 'Cause it's so rare that I'm here, don't plan on staying too long. So you should come here, sit your ass on this throne. It's a special affair, better act like you know who I am. Who I am. I bet this Patron make you feel nice and comfortable. Tryna act nice, girl, your cover's long. But you already knew that. You already knew that. You already knew that.
The internet, "Special Affair." What do you guys think of that?
I think I need to be high watching this movie.
That's what it is. It feels good, but it kind of puts you in that zone where like,
you wanna
can
be
put
putting one in
drink
the
or
air,
something,
like-
and it's like, yeah, like, okay, yeah.
But I love the fact it had real music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
beat
It's coming
just
back.
coming
yeah.
in was just
Guitars, bass.
infectious.
It was good.
She looks like one of the Smiths kids.
She does.
Yeah.
Let me find
I
out.
like
He
her
dropped
voice.
a
Smooth.
little.
That's the
a
cousin.
little-
She's a Smith
fourth
cousin.
child.
C, a little low, inside of a,
Next is the artist who goes by the name Jaxon, and the song is called "For My." You might have heard this one before, but he just dropped the visuals.
I'm blacked out in the rose, riding with my woes, sipping on gin, feeling like him. I've been looking for a reason. Just pull up, baby, shawty skirt in the way. And I be really bad at here, you know with the shit. So I put it in your life, I'ma make you feel it, oh yeah, yeah. I was in the club out too, Molly, oh yeah, yeah. Ain't coming home till 6, Molly, yeah. I got bitches like Prince, know my niggas get love, and I put on for myself, and I put on for myself, yeah, I put on for myself,
There y'all have it, Jaxon, "For My." Kind of the sound that's out right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a sound that's out. I
We've
can't
heard it before.
see
You've
him.
heard that song before? Or
No,
you've
not the song,
heard
but
it
you've
before?
heard
That
him
sound,
before.
that-
yeah,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's doing that, but I can't see him. It's mad dark in the video.
Oh, he fine.
All
That's
this
what I was
trippy-
gonna
all
say
this
the same
trippy
thing.
music. It's like really, really dark. You can't get a visual of him. But yo, you know what I'm noticing though for these past couple of weeks? A lot of this music is done out here in LA. Let me find out LA is the place to be for music.
Where you been? Yeah, right now LA is in. Must it on be how?
Right. Everybody, no wonder I know so many people who's like, yo, I'm moving to LA. This is where you have to be in order to
Yeah, it's working.
I was
It's
like,
working.
DJ Mustard is a genius.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
From here?
Yeah.
I didn't know mustard. I didn't know that. I thought he was from like
Mustard.
Chi-Town or something.
But like, he's a genius because literally I'll listen to a beat, and even if it's not his, I'm like waiting for it. Like it's a part of the song. I'm like, that's some marketing right there. Shout out to Jaxon. I wonder if he's Native American though. Do we know that? No, because he has a feather tattoo.
Yeah, you can't see him.
I saw the tattoo.
It was a dark video, but check it out.
Another
for the
one
full
you gotta be hot to watch.
But this next one, all right, I was gonna do another fan one, but Hopsin, one of my favorites, dropped a video called "The Ill Mind of Hopsin 8." Really cool story to go with it. So basically, him and his best friend had started a label together.
Nice.
He found out that his best friend was doing some shady business with another female friend, and he said, "You know what? Y'all can have it. I don't need that type of negativity." He pushed away from the label and decided to start something new. People are comparing the situation to NWA, where he was the Ice Cube of the situation, felt he wasn't getting his fair cut and whatnot, and there was some shady business. So he dropped this video, and it's really dope because he told the story as if it was he was in a courtroom. So let's take a look. The video is called "Ill Mind of Hopsin 8."
Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? Homie, I made you rich, paid your rent, damn right. Biting that hand that was feeding you, this shit don't make any sense. Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know this is that real shit. How you gon' forget who built this, huh? I'm the one who made the company all the millions. Now you got problems to deal with. Man, this is tough luck. See, a couple weeks ago we was buzzed, and that crew that was killing shit was us. Till you turned on me, homie, that's fucked up. I ain't keeping this shit on the hush hush. On my chest, I just carry too much stuff. I done had it, enough is enough, bro. Plus, I needed something to get my buzz up. You don't fuck with the wrong dude. Ain't no telling what Hopsin is gon' do. Creeping up on you. Quit your sleeping, I told you. This a motherfucking journey we finna go through. If I ain't had so much to lose, I swear to God, I'd probably beat up and choke you. Damn. Nigga, this is that raw shit. Right. That organic flow you probably see up in Whole Foods. Shiver me timbers. Something's fishy about you, Mr. D. Ritter. When I told you that I wanted new management, why the fuck you throw a fit and seem bitter? Why you
Okay.
Boom. Hopsin, what are you thinking?
I think he got bars.
I like
Listen,
it.
I love
I can watch that. Listen to it
I
all
want
day.
it because it's a story.
Yeah,
He's
it's a
telling a story.
It's
So I
making
want to
you
know.
listen.
It's
Yeah.
some Jay-Z old-ish
Exactly.
because
Yes.
he's telling us what is happening in the music industry with him right now. He ain't talking about gang stuff. He's talking about this is what's going on with me in my life right now.
Right.
This is what to me hip hop is.
And the wordplay is amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Amazing.
He said, "Shiver me timbers."
I loved it. I loved it.
I want to hear more about him.
To MMPK, they are now working with him. You know, they bring Abrina by.
Yeah, so we need to bring him here.
Jago and them. Shout out to her for getting them because I think this is his next step. He's so talented, and his visuals that he puts out, the message behind all of his music. He's just someone who needs a platform.
But what was the name of the group that he was in?
Freak something.
I guess we'll look it up.
It was not a group, a
production team or something. Oh, okay.
Of a bunch of different artists, and he's hoping to pull some of them out of that. But we'll see where that goes from there. I think that this is going to be a huge step. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, Kendrick Lamar, the Untitled Unmastered thing, he's doing something on Twitter, I think actually in an hour or whatnot, where you guys can tweet with Kendrick Lamar, and if he's going to ask you questions about his album, and if you answer them correctly, you get a surprise from him. So that's
Nice.
But what's real dope?
No. That note was off key.
He was in his own key.
No, right, he was in his own key. Okay,
Sure
go ahead,
was.
Greek God. Do it again.
It's in the key of Jesse James. But no, hashtag us.
Yes.
Tammi and Gerald Haddon.
Yes.
You guys dropped this album, and like I was saying before, I'm always when I listen to I don't want to call it gospel music though, because it's beyond that to me, because it's something that, you know, when I hear gospel music, I think of in church. I think of you know, not being able to really listen to it in other places.
Choir music.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
When I hear this album, though, it's just it fed a part of my soul that when I wake up in the morning every morning, I'm always particular about the type of music I listen to. And like I said, I listened to your album the past 2 days, and it's the perfect thing that has put me in an amazing mood the past few days, because it's light, it's full of joy, it's full of hope, and I really want to, and just hearing you guys' story as far as the fact that you guys are, married. You guys really push the fact that we are together and we do music together. I love that, certain songs, Tammy, she take the song. Remy had a song.
Right.
And Gerald would be like on the next one, like, well, no, I'm going to come in.
That shows he really listens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Yeah, it's the perfect balance. And I can't explain it any other way than when I listen to the music, it put me in a world of joy, complete joy. So I just
Then you know what? Mission accomplished.
yeah, I just really want you guys to get that across. So
Thank
anyone out
you.
there, if you haven't listened to the album, guarantee those are the emotions that will come with
Thank
it.
you.
But let's talk about it.
Yeah, like I don't refer to it as gospel music either. I personally,
Contemporary Christian.
but you know what? For this, just for
made that
the
up.
sake of church people, because they like labels.
Yes.
They like labels. So for the sake of our church people, I say it's Bible music. And the
Hey,
reason I say it's
okay.
Bible music is because the Bible talks about everything. It talks about sex. It talks about fighting. It talks about killing. It talks about life.
Yeah.
And I'm a Christian, but I know that life happens,
Yes.
and people like to hear positive music about what they're going through to let them know, like, no, I don't go to church every Sunday, no, I don't, but I'm going through this, and this song has let me know that I can still be hopeful, and I can still hope that it'll get better and believe that it'll get better, and I think that's what we're all about.
You nailed it.
Yeah. I'm like,
See,
there
you see, people.
See that?
You see, he knows. Agree with the wife.
Come on now.
Happy wife, happy life.
life.
God
Yes.
done send her Boaz.
Yes.
But I'm praying and waiting for mine.
He's on
Listen,
the
no,
way.
but I don't want to be Boaz because Boaz died the day after he
got
he
Mary
got
Ruth?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
See, you
Oh,
got-
I don't want my Boaz. Take it back.
Yes, he did.
He went on home
He
the
went
day
on home
after.
the story.
That's
Get
like,
outta
they weren't even
here.
married a day. I say, Jesus. So don't make me Boaz.
Okay, you're not Boaz.
So with the sound though, and releasing something in the 2016, where do you find the musical balance to? Is it that you want to reach out to certain people? Is that what, we just want to make good music and they will come? Like as far as like creating music in this lane, I know that we had Dietrich Haddon in here, and he was saying, you get,
Never heard of him.
Are y'all related?
Yes, my brother.
Brother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he came in, he was saying, for him, it was very similar to Michelle Williams. It was like, I want to study the music of today and then kind of infuse that positive sound with it.
Yeah.
I don't get that from you guys, though. It's very original. It's very, it's really hard to describe it, really, for me, because it's like, not
let
the
them
typical. Yeah, so where was your brain as far as creating the tracks and the song?
I was really trying to do us, and I'm not using that to say because the title just happened to work. But we sit around and because we don't just listen. We don't listen to gospel music. We listen to country music. We listen to hip hop. We listen to everything. So
Pop, rap.
and then a lot of my friends are super producers too, and all this stuff. So we sit around. I'm like, hey man, I want to write a song about just.
We're more concept driven.
This. I just want to write a song about something. Like we got a song on there called "See About Me," and the song is basically talking about her grandmother passing away and left her old car. But in this car was where her grandmother talked to Jesus. So
Because the radio didn't work. So
because the
her
radio didn't
grandmother
work,
would pray
so
in the car.
yeah, so the radio
That
didn't
was
work.
her prayer room.
Exactly.
Her
So
war room.
now,
War room. Come
That's her
on
war
now.
room.
Her
So
war
lack of
room.
a better word, we write a song about a war room where she gives her this card, and this is where she talks to
And
God.
that's where the granddaughter meets God
God.
for the first time.
So we just try to write songs that just different because country artists. I know that country music is like the music, at least to me it is, because it speaks
Storytellers.
it's storytellers, and they're the only music really that the sales didn't drop.
That's true.
So
That's true.
So the sales are still staying steady, but we wanted to bring that kind of situation to gospel music where we just write songs about.
And if I can say really quick, because the music industry is what it is pretty much across the board, records aren't selling like they used to, you will be so disappointed if you try to put something out to please people and then it still doesn't get the response that you want. So what you do is, I love music because I love music, because music is in me. So I'm going to do what I love to do. So if we're the only two people plus you all that ever listen to the record, I'm satisfied because you have my heart. Like, this is really who I am.
I say in 2000. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
In 2016, or in the late 2000s, I'm starting to see that it's now becoming this. The artists are starting to open their hearts almost more and saying, you know what, for my fans, I'm gonna create music for my tribe. And it's about creating your tribe right now.
And I think that's what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, for
Not
Mary,
trying. That's
You
what
did.
you're doing.
yeah, that's what we did, I guess.
And then we're from Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Born
you
and
know,
raised.
we get the whole idea of having your sound, owning your sound, and just doing it and letting it be what it's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, so let's check out one song first. Let's talk. This song's called "Awesome God." I saw a performance you guys did at City Walk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we're gonna take a listen to the song. The song's called.
Why you at all these places and
I wasn't there, girl. I said I saw the
He said he
performance.
saw it.
Turn it up. Oh, that's you. This is praise music. I grew up in church. Don't get twisted.
You own it. You own it.
I know the word.
Can you go to a church where they play this?
Yeah. They play it all the time. They send us clips. Like, people send us clips all the time when we're doing this song.
I saw. Well, I did Google and I saw they do it's the worship dance.
Yeah.
To this.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching some of those videos.
I used to be in the
Come on
choir
now.
too.
Come on now.
No. I can't sing no more. I smoke too much weed.
Now, honey, just
So
because
the
the
voice
album
is
name
good.
is us, don't mean we
No,
all.
but I grew up in church. No, I know the Lord. I grew up in church. I don't walk 100%, but I touch lives.
Yeah.
Believe that, right or wrong.
She does.
But no,
You
Every
still have a
day.
relationship with him.
My
That's all
relationship
that
is
matters.
so solid.
That's all
It's
that matters.
ridiculous.
let me tell you what we believe, not to get too far off subject, but you said you were raised in the church, and you said you still touch people. So I believe that for the purpose that God has put you here on this earth, that He's anointed you to do what it is that you do and be effective in your lane. And like we were even talking about Steph Curry, like this is a man that has scriptures on his shoes. They're not going to let us put a cross in the Staples Center. They're not going to let us put the 10 Commandments in the Staples Center.
But
He
every
literally
time he
walks
walk
the
in.
word in every time he walks into an
Philippians
arena.
4:13.
He's being effective on his platform. And I think that's what God does with all of us. But church people will try to box you in, but God is not about a box. He's about this world, and He puts people on assignment in different
she
areas of the
preaching.
world.
Yeah,
No, I'm
good.
saying,
No,
what you guys are
preaching really
doing
good.
And I'm sitting here.
what you guys are doing here, somebody tunes into what you guys do every day. You make their day better. You make them feel better.
True.
You may be the only laugh they get all day. You know
all
what I'm
week,
saying?
yeah.
And so you're effective on the platform that God has given you. And I think that's what it's about.
I'm
And
obedient.
saying all that to the song, like,
No, but really though, I personally, I'm gonna keep it 100. I am obedient.
It's good.
That's good.
I am
You have to
obedient.
be.
I know when I'm supposed to move. I have a very close relationship with God. To take, no joke, but I have a very close relationship with God, and I move when He tells me to move. I say what He needs me to say,
And
to
that's
who
what it's
needs
about.
to hear it.
Yes.
And I leave it there. I feel that if God puts the word in your heart and you're supposed to speak to that person, if you don't do it, that's your fault.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
You have to relay the message. So no matter how strong or how hard or how deep it may be, I say what I need to say and then I leave it alone. Am I
good.
right or wrong?
You got it
I mean,
covered.
we're witnessing that.
No, but it's the truth. Like, I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect.
Who is, though?
Right, but I'm not perfect by any means. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't play when it comes to God.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
really, really don't. I mean, I joke a lot,
Yeah.
but what the people that are in my life, when God needs me to touch their lives, I do. I've changed a lot
But
of lives.
there is no perfection.
Yes.
And I think that has been one of the dangers of the church culture.
Trying
that
to
it's
be.
made
Right.
people believe that there is perfection. There is no perfection, but my God is your God, and He's your God, and when I need
It
Him, He's
actually
there.
made
when
me
you know-
leave the church.
Yeah.
See what that
yeah.
means?
Yeah.
I got my ears pierced, and I did. And my pastor said to me, what do you want to be a girl now?
Wow.
And I was like, what?
Wow.
I was right before I was about to receive communion
Wow.
too, and I was just like,
Wow.
okay. That's,
I'm not even. I wouldn't even have taken it out of his
And so you were
hand.
done after that.
I was done, and I found I had to go through my own things and find my own path, and then I found myself back
That's cool.
to where
Yeah.
clearly where I
Because
need to be.
it's about this relationship and not necessarily this
relationship.
and people really try to make us feel like we have to join their club to get to him,
And that's another
it's not
thing.
that.
Sorry to interject,
that's okay.
but how do you feel? Because I grew up in church where saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, the word, like it
Right.
was strong. And it has changed so much now to greed and people, false prophets on the pulpit. So for me, it makes it hard for me to go to church or go back to church because I don't know who I'm getting the word. The Bible says, be careful what you put into your soul.
Absolutely.
And what you feed your soul with. So I'm careful with the people who I choose to get the word from.
Absolutely.
But I yearn for the word, but I don't know who to go to
Well,
give it to me.
That's a great question.
That was deep, but I say the word he could speak.
No, it's fine.
He could speak through anybody.
Yeah,
His
true.
word is still the word. If they're speaking the word, even if the preacher who's speaking it, you know good and well he ain't crap. He could still give you the word that you need. You
If
can
the
still
word
get
is
it.
if the word he's
It's
speaking
true.
is
It's true word. If he's speaking true
right,
word.
which is why really your connection is you and your prayer life and your Bible. And you know what I'm saying? And God will bring himself to life in you and for you. Because you know, if we I hate to get all deep, but if
That's what we have
if we hunger and thirst after him, he's obligated to like here you
Feed
go.
me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, but he'll meet you right where you are. You know that, but I get what you're saying with the whole church
I mean,
thing.
I have my relationship. I do have
Yeah.
my situation. I do have God.
Yeah.
I do have my. Am I getting too deep for you, Jesse?
No,
You
no.
good?
I'm just- I gotta remember
I mean, because
that.
when I think of the
Check on
good,
we go to like
I know, because when I think of the goodness of Jesus and all He has done for me,
Come on, my soul. See,
my soul cries out,
Listen.
hallelujah.
Yes.
I thank God for saving me, but let me stop. But he caught you. Now let me stop. It's just even though you have a relationship with God, sometimes you want your soul to be fed elsewhere to make so that so God can speak to you in a bigger realm. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna just continue building my relationship with God and continue to keep it strong and tight, no matter how people around me stray.
And you'll find where you need to be.
I'm find where I need to be.
You'll
Man,
find where
I've
you
been
need
to
to
a
be.
couple of churches out here, and when I walked in there, I said, Lord, this is
But see,
not
you're
for
not
me.
from here either.
I'm from Queens.
Yeah,
Right, so you know
it's
it's
like
different.
we're from Midwest, and really the running joke is they serve a different Jesus
Out here. They do.
That's the running joke. It's like it's really different when
No, I
you've
say
been
Jesus-
raised
I say
churches
Jesus
over
here.
here, clubs out here. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Jesus out here
Yeah.
wear flip flops and
Right.
he goes to the beach.
And eat
Our Jesus-
alfalfa sprouts.
I Jesus on the Midwest and East. He wears a suit, shirt, and tie.
He got his robe on.
He got his
Jesus kept his
robe on.
robe on.
If my mother ever
Midwest.
saw what people wore to church out here,
Here
she
she
would
right.
roll over.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You spoke about hunger and thirst. One thing, and it kind of touched on me, and I want to kind of get your opinion on it. But as we were talking about love and hip hop before, growing up, I worked with the Boys and Girls Club, and I see a lot of young kids, and we've kind of grown into this overly sexualized nation. And people start questioning marriage and love, and why do you need that? Just as long as you guys are together, and what does marriage do? Or I've even heard, well, you know what? It's just marriage. We'll just get married. If it don't work, we get divorced.
Yeah.
And these are that's crazy to me. My parents 36 years strong, still going.
Wow.
So for you guys, can you speak about temptation? Because I think that's something, in the world of 2016, no morals, temptation is something that's not understood. I think that now the word has changed, and that we believe in greed now. And with a relationship, girl.
He said because the word has changed. Believe in temptation.
I'm not speaking out of I'm speaking
More
of the white journalist.
No. You just sound like you was
went
preaching.
church.
No,
Yeah,
go
you went
ahead.
church.
Go
Bang that
ahead.
on a minute.
Go ahead. Lord, use them, Lord.
This is Dr. Phil right here. No, but so as a couple, what would you give as far as advice in fighting those moments of temptation? I mean, not even just to talk about it sexually, though, because, we do it with overeating. We do it in many different ways. But that is one of them, because this whole destroying the word marriage, and as a gay man, I understand what the word marriage means, and I understand everyone's side on it. I understand why some people would be upset with gays getting married, and I understand what the term marriage means and whatnot. But so the word has always been special to me. So to see it being torn apart by people, kind of speak on that with temptations that you guys have had to face and overcome.
Yeah. You want to go first? I think being in the church that we were always kind of taught that you get married and you get married God's way, and as long as you do it God's way, you're going to be fine. And that's why I think the divorce rate is as high or higher in the church than it is, everywhere else, is because nobody told us the truth. And the truth is that life happens. And the truth is that I am crazy in love with my husband, but if I do not guard myself, I will find myself in some foolishness. Same thing with him. You know what I'm saying? Just because I love God and I believe in God does not mean that if I'm not very, very careful, I won't be somewhere doing something dumb. But nobody wants to tell that truth. So marriage is something, fidelity is something that we fight for daily. You have to be conscious of it. You have to make a conscious effort because temptation is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't look on your social media without seeing something that's like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Let me unfollow that.
Pictures, I'm like,
come on, and so it's very easy to be caught up. And so you just have to be honest with yourself that if you're not on guard, that you'll slip up. You'll look up and you'll be on the ground somewhere.
A lot of my friends call her Sam for Samsonite luggage because I take her everywhere. They were like, oh, Sam, what you, huh? Like, they feel like we can't have fellow conversations sometimes. But the reason I do that is because I know my background. My on my mother's side of the family, my grandfather had a whole nother family.
Wow.
On my real father, he was a player. He had a whole nother family.
Y'all still finding brothers.
So we still finding brothers and sisters come out the woodwork like, hey, I'm your brother. Like, where you come from? But at the end of the day, is to know your background and know that if there's, lack of a better word, there's player in your genes. And it go back even to Bible days. David was a player. His kids was players. It was like, it's gene. You need to know, like, I need to keep my wife close. Because the player gene could always slip up on you. You see something. You talk, slip on you like, oh.
Pop
and let the wrong one. The wrong one.
The right one that look just like you,
so you just have to be mindful of that. I mean, we can say this spiritual deep thing. I don't know how to get spiritually deep. I say this, I need to keep my wife close.
That's right. No.
She need to be somewhere. And the good thing is, if some people I know have it easy, like your wife go to work, you got the whole day free. You got 8 or 9 hours.
That's easy.
Huh?
No, when they have the 8 or 9 hours free, that's
hello? Get into some trouble.
Didn't the word say an idle mind is the devil's playground?
Exactly. So
Right.
8 or 9 hours are free just to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Just to do some stuff.
I'm glad I don't have that.
Okay.
I don't need that. I got a wife who's with me literally almost 24 hours a day. And it's fun. Don't get me wrong, she gets on my nerves sometimes.
Ditto.
But I like having her with me. We
That's
cool.
your
She's
best
my friend.
Yeah,
She's my friend.
my homie.
Yeah.
So you guys titled it #us. Why #us?
We wanted to do us.
But why
And
hashtag?
Hashtag us because we've written and produced for other artists. And actually, we took some songs. Actually, a lot of these songs on the record we have presented to other artists, and we would start writing them and singing them. And was like, "Yo, we need to keep these for us." And that's really how it went.
And then it spoke to the whole social media phenomenon.
Yeah.
So we put the hashtag on the front of it.
But girl, let me tell you, when we got to promoting this record,
What happened?
if you look on Instagram and put in hashtag us, it's a bunch of naked square people were hitting us like, you might want to change that. It's going crazy on Instagram.
I think we might have helped fix that a little bit.
Put a little Jesus on it. But it was straight Kim Kardashian. Like, yikes.
Leave Kim out of this.
Oh, he's in love with Kim.
Listen.
Look, Kim,
We're not gonna talk about that, right?
I think Kim gets a bad rap.
I think
but
she's gorgeous.
I think she's absolutely stunning, but I also think that her mother is the biggest pimp of the United States
Yes.
of America in the world.
Do we want to call her pimp or entrepreneur?
smart.
She's
She's
amazing.
smart. She's a
We only
pimp.
have a few more minutes.
Okay,
Let's not
okay.
waste it on
All right,
Kim
okay.
Kardashian.
Okay.
Clearly,
leave
Kim has enough airtime.
True that.
Right.
I want to play this next song. It's called Amazing.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this song.
Amazing is a simple song we just wrote sitting around at home Thinking of how
Talking
good,
about how good God is on every
us.
level.
How sometimes
You know?
our bills are due and then a check show up at the last minute. I
Yes,
said,
don't
God, you're
we do
amazing.
it?
Real talk.
You have no
We've all
idea.
had our God is good moments. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So it happens a lot.
So let's
Let's
take
hear
a
it.
listen. Amazing.
You turn it up a little bit.
Awesome ruler, soon coming king.
Sing, baby.
Yeah, that's him. I hear him.
The giver of life. You're the well that never runs dry. You're amazing. You're amazing.
This is a praise album.
But you definitely hear the little country influences in it.
Yeah.
So amazing.
I need this album.
Right?
That's all live instruments too.
Jesus, Jesus.
All right.
Hey!
I love y'all.
Joe, baby, you can't have the whole track now.
Right. Move
She
on.
like, let me in.
But what's funny, that happens everywhere we go. Get excited when she come in. 'Cause she come in strong.
She coming strong,
But
but
that's what I call
you
her.
smooth, but y'all level
That's
each
what
other
it is. I
out.
call her the power. She's the
Yeah.
power. You know, I'm just the laid back. She's the power. So
So
when
you let you be the concrete. You
yeah,
lift him
there
up,
you go.
And then
There
she
you go.
comes in. Because I saw that performance and he was like, oh, I thought you were going to blow the microphone.
Awesome. Okay, where's the album?
Did we bring it?
We didn't bring none.
That is
We
so
gotta bring
foul.
some back.
That's really bad.
I promise you we'll come back and bring some to you.
But it's still
But we can get it on
iTunes, Walmart,
Okay, I could get it on
Amazon. It's in
Yeah, it's
everywhere.
everywhere.
What do y'all prefer? Us to purchase iTunes or hard copies?
I would say iTunes.
Either one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say iTunes because right now I think people are paying more
I
attention to digital.
drove the
sales.
wrong car. Usually I have them in the trunk of the car. Real talk.
He's so
I
serious.
drove the wrong car today.
Very Detroit of you.
Very. 'Cause I tell people all the time, I
masterpiece.
say, if you can't find it anywhere else, if you
I got
see
it in
me,
the
I
trunk
got
of
it
my
in the trunk
car.
of my car.
Do y'all have a song that
got
y'all
a PayPal
sing?
swipe too.
Do y'all have a song that y'all sing together?
Yeah, we got a
Yeah,
couple. Like we got some relationship songs on there. We've got one called Happy, and then we've got a song on there. I think my favorite song is called Broken Pieces, and it talks about a relationship that's falling apart.
Can I hear Broken Pieces?
I don't know if we have.
Do y'all have a harmony? No.
no,
Oh,
let's
do
do
y'all
it-
want
let's
to
do it
sing
in
or
our-
no? Y'all don't want to sing?
It's in my voice.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
you can
Mimi.
do-
Go ahead. Y'all don't have to if y'all don't want to.
Happy.
No, don't you put me out there by myself.
It goes. I'm so happy.
Y'all don't have
you
a.
and only.
But we don't sing that
That's
together.
the other one. But no, Broken Pieces is separate. It's
Okay.
like a lot of separate stuff. But
Okay.
it's my favorite because it talks about, relationships falling apart, but then how God can pick up broken pieces. Like he's the only somebody that can pick up all of these shattered fragments of stuff that we thought like is totally destroyed. And not just with relationships, but with life. Like sometimes by yourself, you find yourself just broken, like broken on the floor. Like my life is just in pieces. And God is the only somebody that can just kind of scoop those pieces up and like put them back together again.
Yes.
Give it to God, not
He's
to
dope
temptation.
like that, right?
Before we wrap up, though, you have this other thing. Why not natural?
Yes.
Why not naturals? Listen, up under this crochet stuff, my hair is natural. I've been natural for about 3 years, right? So I got like obsessed with color, and I colored my hair purple and hot pink, and I totally damaged it.
Ruined
So
it.
I couldn't find anything that was like doing what I needed to do moisture-wise. So I actually created a product line.
Yes. Okay.
And it's called Why Not Naturals, and right now we're in the labeling and branding phase, and we will be launching within the next 30 days, 30 to 45 days.
To come,
Yeah,
please.
definitely.
Or get something.
Definitely.
Because Queen does hair.
I
so
do
she's
hair.
a-
I'm
she's
here
a
for.
hairstylist.
I do celebrity hair, and I
Oh, wow.
do hair. That's what I do for a living.
Awesome.
Wink lips.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my hairline, but
Oh.
I just threw this on because I have it.
Yeah, so and I'm really passionate about
And it's
it. Like,
Listen,
the
our
letter
kitchen.
Y.
no, it's WHYKNOT.
KNOT.
Why not naturals?
If you come around
so.
kitchen, it looks like Breaking Bad.
Really? Yo, you in there boiling stuff and mixing?
I'm a mixtress.
Yeah. So you testing on your hair or the kids' hair?
Yes, my hair and my boy's hair and a couple of my friends. Google, Mary's
Google.
sister, Google. She just hit me the other day. She was like, "Oh my God, this oil is giving me life." So I'm like, "All right, Goo."
I want some of that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
I got you. Yes.
So
I'm
again,
excited.
where can everyone find that?
The website is whynotnaturals.com.
And that's not with the K.
Not with the K. No, it's not with the K.
Not
And so
with
in
the
about
K.
30 days,
Okay.
it'll be up and running. So come see me.
And then where can we keep in contact with you guys? Because you guys
We're
stay
all
on
over the place.
Periscope.
Stay on
Right,
Periscope.
we're all over the place. At Gerald Haddon or at Tammi Haddon. That's
On
with the
all
I.
platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Even if you still
TAMMI.
got MySpace, you can find me.
Y'all still rocking over on my
Come on now. I'm everywhere.
I can't get my password back. I'm like, I want those pictures.
Absolutely. You guys are a blast.
No, you guys were awesome.
Oh my
Thank you for
goodness.
today.
Thank
Like,
Thank
and I
you.
love the fact that your music put me in such a positive spirit, and then you
Right.
guys came and just knocked it out the park.
Thank you.
I'm gonna buy it
I had
today.
so much fun. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, Queen. Where can everyone follow you?
You already know. At Queen Wink on
I knew that.
Snapchat, at Queen Wink on Instagram, and at Queen Live on Twitter.
Boom. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to us on iTunes, The
Yes.
Beat. And if you leave us a comment with your Twitter handle and rate us 5 stars, we're going to send you Robbie's album. What is that called again? Hello, Worlds. You guys can hit me up at DJ Jesse J, JesseJane.com. And also make sure you guys follow us all across the board at BHL The Beat. Till next week.
Peace.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio, Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Music redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.